Chapter 11. Pay attention to detail. She does. God is in the details. Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. Men find comfort in repetition and familiarity. We guys tend to get into ruts and do the same old thing over and over again. The average male can be happy wearing the same shirt and pair of pants day after day. Men can walk past piles of crap stacked around their house and hardly notice. Guys can get into a filthy car, toss another Burger King bag or Starbucks cup on the floor and leave it there for weeks. These tendencies seem to be especially true for bad daters. A lack of focus, inattention to detail, procrastination, and problems following through are common traits of bad daters. These patterns of neglect are manifested throughout their life, in their home, their car, their behavior, and their personal appearance. This pattern of inattention to detail is one of the reasons bad daters have problems with dating and relationships. If you want to be a successful dater and naturally attract women, you have to pay attention to the details in every area of your life. Turning women on. Do you know what turns women on? Most bad daters assume it might include having lots of money, being tall and good looking, having a full head of hair, being different from all the jerks out there, or listening to women talk about their problems for hours on end. These are all the wrong answers. Women are sensual creatures. They experience life through their senses: touch, sight, taste, smell, and with what they hear. Their senses control their emotional state. When a woman's senses are positively activated by a man, she experiences attraction. Even though women aren't as focused on a man's physical appearance as men are on women's, it still matters. Women are attracted to effort, confidence, potential, and attention to detail. These things all create a positive impact on their senses. The purpose of this chapter is to get you to look at yourself and your environment through different eyes, the way a woman might look at things. The suggestions in this chapter will help you activate all of a woman's senses in a positive way. This information is meant to make you aware and conscious of what you personally project to women and what your surroundings say about you. Remember, women notice the details, even if you don't. Attracting women naturally. Most bad daters and nice guys tend to look for some kind of magic formula that will cause women to instantly fall for them. These same guys want a shortcut or guaranteed pickup line or opener that will make them irresistible to women. Believe it or not, seeking these fail-proof openers and magic bullets actually require way too much work. Paying attention to detail in your life not only improves the quality of your everyday life, it is also a powerful way to attract women to you naturally without you having to depend on overworked and artificial pickup routines. This chapter contains a ton of easy ways to improve your life. It is somewhat of a shotgun approach, so don't get overwhelmed. Pick a few of the suggestions and start working on your life a little at a time. Before long, you will be amazed at how much easier it is to naturally attract women to you, just by the way you live. If God is in the details, so is your really great woman. Oh, and just a warning. Don't let your mind talk you into waiting until you have checked off every box in this chapter before you actually get out there and talk to women. Do both. Work on your life while you are working on your dating skills. Personal grooming. You can't wait until you find a girlfriend to start paying attention to detail in your life. You never know when you might cross paths with a woman who could be a really great match. Every time you walk out your front door, look like you are going someplace important. Whether you are just running to the 7-Eleven or walking your dog in the park, look like you care. Hair. You want a style that looks good, suits you, and is easy to maintain. If you are balding or have receding or thinning hair, go as short as possible. Either trim it close or shave your head. As hair thins or recedes, keeping it short minimizes the effect. Short, cropped hair looks confident and masculine. Never comb over any part. It is obvious, like when a woman pulls her long sweater over her ass, hoping no one will notice how big it is. Comb-overs make you look insecure and geeky. Just go short. If it has been a while since you changed or experimented with your hairstyle, go to a salon and get a really good style. The cut will cost you more than you think it is worth, but a pro will show you what looks best on you. Ask them to show you how to style it the way they did and ask what product they used. Then, when you go home, have a friend take pictures of your hair from several angles. The next time you need a haircut, Take the pictures to a chain like Hairmasters or your local barber. They can make it look the same for less money if they have a picture to go on. Then, depending on how fast your hair grows, get it cut regularly. Style your hair and use your product. Keep it simple, but do it. Teeth. Of course, you will floss and brush your teeth daily. Go to the dentist twice a year for cleaning. While you are there, talk with your dentist about the appearance of your teeth. Most guys would benefit from having their teeth whitened periodically, especially if they drink coffee or smoke. If your teeth are crooked or uneven, consider orthodontics or veneers. Veneers can be a great way to improve the look of your teeth at a reasonable price. Your smile says volumes about you, so make it electric. If bad or yellowing teeth make you too uptight to smile, take care of it. You are worth it. Just a few years ago, I invested in veneers and crowns for my top teeth. I had never really liked my smile. Since that time, I smile freely, and people tell me I look happier and younger and much more attractive. I suggest you save yourself a ton of money on dental work by planning a dental vacation to Mexico. Your body. Go to the gym regularly and get yourself into shape. Slim down or build up. You will feel more confident if you are lean and strong. There's no reason not to be. Being and staying fit will help you live longer and improve your mood. Most women aren't looking for a bodybuilder, but they like a man who takes care of himself, looks good in his clothes, and is comfortable getting naked. So if you have been telling yourself that no woman would want you because you are overweight or too skinny, do something about it. No more excuses. Throughout the chapters in this book, I repeatedly state that women are security-seeking creatures. They look to men to make them feel safe. This is the core of female attraction. In order for a woman to feel safe with a man, she has to know that he is in control of himself. This is the reason for their shit test. They have to test and see if you have your shit together before they will feel safe with you. One of the first signals you send about whether or not you are in control of yourself is what you project with your body. This is why you need to take good care of your body, eat healthy, and work out regularly. If you are overweight or sunken-chested, women will immediately see you as a man who doesn't have control of himself. This is a complete turnoff for the kind of woman you want to attract. Fingernails. Many women have told me that this is one of the first things they notice about a man. If your nails are dirty, ragged, or too long, this is a turnoff for many women. Facial hair. If you have facial hair, keep it groomed and trimmed. I know Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt can get away with looking like street bums, but most of us can't. You can buy clippers with depth guides to help you keep facial hair neat and proportional. You can also ask a good stylist what looks good on your face. What we guys think looks good is not always accurate. A little facial stubble can look stylish, but don't use it as an excuse to avoid shaving regularly. Women generally tell me that they like a smooth face on a man. Stubble irritates their sensitive skin. Manscaping. Body hair is masculine. You don't have to go through the waxing agony of the Steve Carell character in The 40-Year-Old Virgin, but you should keep body hair under control. Trimmers with a guide can come in handy to keep chest and back hair nicely trimmed. There's no need to look like a shaggy bear after 6 months of hibernation. As we guys get older, we lose hair on our heads and grow it everywhere else. At least once a week, trim the hairs in your nose and ears. Women really notice this. They tell me all the time to be sure and tell men to pay attention to these details. You can use a small battery-powered trimmer made for this or small scissors with blunt ends. I regularly get my ears waxed and my eyebrows trimmed by a professional. It doesn't cost much, doesn't take long, and it makes a big difference. Cologne. I personally believe that the natural smell of male pheromone is the best scent on a man. Surveys I have seen say that most women don't like a lot of cologne on a man. If you like to wear cologne, take a woman shopping with you and have her help you pick a good scent for your body. Then, use a light touch. Too much fragrance is a turnoff. Don't slap it on or bathe in it. Spray a gentle mist from arm's length on your bare chest only, not your clothes. The rule of thumb is that the only person who should be able to smell your cologne is a woman who has her nose pressed against your chest. Since smell is the strongest memory center in the brain, your scent will trigger good feelings in your woman every time you are close to her. Overall appearance. Be willing to spend money on your appearance. Dental work, contacts, LASIK eye surgery, one of the best gifts I ever gave myself, minor plastic surgery, even just getting a facial or manicure is a great way to improve your looks and make you feel good about yourself. This doesn't make you vain. You don't have to go overboard, but invest in yourself. Every guy I have ever known who has done something to improve his overall look has felt great about the investment he made in himself. Most guys wish they had done it sooner. Fashion. They come running just as fast as they can, because every girl crazy about a sharp-dressed man. ZZ Top. Develop your own style. This means giving some thought to what looks good on you and what makes you feel good. Fashion is a conscious process. Find a basic look that works well for you, whether it is jeans and a t-shirt, chinos and polo shirts, leather and chains, or suits and ties. You don't need a lot of clothes, but when it comes to the basics, buy quality. Your own personal fashion touch can include adding just a few nice things to your basic look. Like a great pair of shoes, a classic blazer, a great pair of aviators, or a nice watch. I get compliments on my Omega all the time. Just one or two nice things added to your wardrobe makes everything else look better. Women notice the little details and the quality. You do want a woman who recognizes quality, don't you? I frequently poll women about what they tend to notice first about a man's fashion. The most common answers are watch, shoes, and overall sense of style. Mostly, does he look comfortable in his skin and clothes? Your personal style tells a story about you and your life. When I travel, I often buy fashion accessories. I've bought shoes in New York City, a silver ring in Mexico, a Burberry hat from Harrods in London. All have a story. When a woman comments on one of these accessories, I can tell her the story. Not only does it add a little flair to my basic wardrobe, it gives me a chance to tell women about my life. Shoes. Women tell me that one of the first things they notice about a man, along with his hands and fingernails, is his shoes. Invest in good shoes. I remember the first time I paid over $200 for a pair of shoes. This was hard to do. But that pair of shoes lasted 7 or 8 years. The shoes really only cost me about $25 per year. I resold them twice, I took good care of them, and got them polished regularly. Find a shoe shine stand and get your shoes polished regularly. You'll find it's a nice treat, extends the life of your shoes, and keeps you looking sharp. Even if you tend to wear Vans or Olacai flip-flops, both of which I basically live in when I'm home in Mexico, scuffed up or overly worn shoes send a terrible message to women. Keep your shoes clean, looking good, and in good repair. Get rid of them before they look worn out. Asking for help. Most men need help shopping for what looks good on them. Ask someone to go shopping with you who has good taste. This can be a man or a woman. If you know a guy who dresses sharp, ask him to help. Ask a woman who has good taste, but I don't recommend your mom or sisters. Ask your personal consultant to help you find things that can update your wardrobe, that look good on you, and will make a positive impression on women. Again, a few basics and a few nice things are all you need. Have this person go through your closet with you and help you get rid of things that don't fit, are out of style, or are worn out. One of the biggest mistakes men tend to make is to wear clothes that are too big for them. Unless you are a professional rapper, baggy and oversized clothing sends a negative message to women. Let your consultant help you make a list of things that you can add to your wardrobe over time. This will let you stay on a budget and find things on sale. Go through your closet twice per year and repeat the process. Get rid of things that don't fit, are out of style, or you haven't worn in a year. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Mark Twain. Your home. Women see your home as a reflection of you. The more your personal space is well organized, clean, and sensually pleasing, the more attractive a woman will find you. Women can't help this response. It's just the way they are programmed. When I would bring a woman to my apartment for the first time, I could see her sensual response. She wandered from room to room, including my bedroom, oohing and awing about the colors, my art, my candles, my furnishings, my bed. I'd watch her relax and touch things. These women usually asked 2 questions. Did you do this yourself? And, is it always this clean? When was the last time a woman asked you either of those questions about your personal living space? If your house is messy, dirty, disorganized, or generally uninviting, you won't want to bring women there. If your home looks like a college dorm room or is scattered with a few mismatched pieces of furniture that your ex-wife left you in the divorce, this will be a turn-off for most women. Remember, Women notice the details, and they want to know that you've put some thought and effort into how you live. There are other benefits as well. By creating a warm, inviting, and comfortable home and keeping it clean and clutter-free, you will feel good about your personal space and enjoy being there. No matter where I've lived, I've created a space where I feel relaxed and happy. I enjoy opening my door when I come home and experiencing the feeling of welcome and contentment that my space gives me. The second benefit is that you won't hesitate to bring women home, and they will enjoy being there. Odds are they will want to keep coming back. When I was in my dating heyday, it was not unusual for the women I dated to come to my place 80 to 90% of the time rather than me going to their place. I never even saw the home of a number of women I dated. They all preferred hanging out at my place. Asking for help, Part 2. If you are feeling overwhelmed about where to start and how to make this happen, don't worry. Ask for help. Ask someone you know who has good decorating taste, or hire a professional. I think I have good taste, but having a professional decorator has made all the difference in my home. Many men need to start this process with a professional organizer. If necessary, hire someone who can help you get all of your stuff organized and stored. I suggest that you hire a professional house cleaner at least once a month. Then maintain that look yourself. Keep sinks, tubs, and toilets clean. Vacuum and dust at least every other week. Clean windows and mirrors every month or so. Keep your bathroom clean. No towels on the floor. No butt hairs or pee spots on the toilet. Keep your refrigerator clean. Make your bed every day. Keep your dishes done and countertops clean. Pick your clothes up. Every time you leave your house, leave it clean and tidy. You never know when you might want to bring someone home with you. All of the information above applies if you live in a large house, a tiny apartment, or a room in your parents' home. Your car. Your car also makes an impression and says a lot about you to a woman. Men can get caught up into thinking they have to have a nice car to impress a woman. This isn't true, so don't use it as a self-limiting belief to give you an excuse to not date. As a single man, I drove a Jetta, a Subaru station wagon, a BMW, a Ford Explorer, and a Mercedes. I found the kind of car I drove had absolutely nothing to do with how successfully I dated. No matter what you drive, keep it clean. Wash the exterior as often as it needs it. Always keep the interior clean. No garbage on the floors, no crap on the dashboard, no piles of stuff in the back seat. If you need to carry things in your car, keep some duffel bags or storage boxes in your trunk and put your stuff there. Don't smoke in your car. If you have a cracked windshield or are missing a hubcap, fix them. Those are the kind of things that are easy to put off and live with. They are also the details that women notice first when they get in your car. Personal behaviors. It doesn't matter how much style you have or how great your car or home look if your own personal behavior is irritating, distracting, or crass. I've noticed that many bad daters have behaviors or mannerisms that quickly turn women off. Since these mannerisms are often unconscious, ask a couple of close friends to tell you if you do anything that might irritate or distract. These socially inappropriate or distracting behaviors might include belching or farting in public, picking or wiping your nose, talking too much, being overly opinionated or a know-it-all, interrupting, avoiding eye contact, looking distracted, scratching your balls, drinking too much, things like that. Since most people won't tell you that you do these things, you'll have to ask. And since most of these habits are unconscious, you'll have to consciously work to overcome them. Have your friends give you a predetermined signal if you are doing them in public. Be yourself. The most important aspect of style is being yourself. None of the suggestions in this chapter mean anything if you aren't being yourself. Don't try and be something you aren't. Don't try and impress. Remember, every interaction and every conversation holds the potential to open doors that might lead to an exciting adventure with a really great woman. Always be prepared for the possibility. Don't be caught off guard. Be ready to walk through the doors that open in front of you. Have fun. Be yourself. Enjoy the adventure. Remember, if paying attention to detail is where you find God, it is where you will find your goddess as well.